Peace and blessings is real. First and foremost, I want to take this time and give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh through His only begotten Son, Yahushai, for allowing this word to come out, man. And I hope you sincere brothers and sisters is edified by this word tonight, man. And we're gonna name this word tonight. Somewhere there's got to be somebody who can hear my deepest plea. Let me say it again. The name of the word tonight is going to be somewhere there's got to be someone who can hear my deepest plea. This word tonight, man, deals with heartache and pain. In this world that we live in, we tend to forget those that need that medicine, that need that pain medicine. And a lot of us go through a lot of pain. And a lot of us don't really know how to reach out and seek help when you're dealing with pain. So a lot of time we just kind of deal with it on our own. But there's a more healthy approach when you're dealing with pain. And I know there's a lot of individuals out there feel helpless, feel as though no one can hear their deepest plea. And this goes out to those that have lost loved ones in the past. This goes out to those that have lost someone recently. This goes out to those that is dealing with loved ones that is real sickly, that have been deemed to not have that much longer to live. It's a lot of that that's going on today. And the thing about it is we never think about the actual person that's going through the pain, that's dealing with the actual pain. And so what I want to do tonight, man, in this word, try to be that pain medicine by way of the Holy Scriptures to those that's dealing with pain and those that are going through it. Somewhere there's got to be somebody who can hear my deepest plea. And that's typically a lot of people that can echo that saying. What is a plea? The plea that we're talking about tonight is the serious, passionate appeal made by someone who is desperate or extremely emotional. What you see on the screen is an individual dealing with heartache and pain. As you can see, this is symbolic to pain. This is symbolic to someone, okay, who cares to hear. This is someone who would definitely be interested in someone hearing his deepest plea. You see where his hand at is where it's symbolic to his heart. You see it's red. So red is pain. And a lot of us are dealing with heartache and pain in this life that we live, man. So in this word, I hope that I can bring out some scriptures, man, that kind of comfort, give you a sense of comfort, give you a sense of being able to better cope with your pain and suffering, man. In Philippians chapter 4, verse 6 and 7, it says, "Do not be anxious about anything, but in everything by prayer and supplication with thanksgiving, let your requests be made known to Yahweh. And the peace of Yahweh, which surpasses all understanding, will guard your hearts and your minds in Yahushua." You see that? That's a very comforting scripture there, man. You know, in life, man, we have our ups and downs, our highs, our lows, our in-betweens. And in Ecclesiastes, a beautiful scripture, in Ecclesiastes 3, verse 4, It speaks about there's a time to weep and there's a time to laugh, there's a time to mourn, and there's a time to dance, man. And right now, a lot of us is dealing with the season of weeping. A lot of us are dealing with the season of mourning. Right now is not a good time to laugh and dance for someone that, you know, looking for someone to hear their deepest plea. I mean, some of us are really going through it in life, man, and no one really cares to want to be in those people's shoes or let alone tug at their heart when you know they're going through it, man. In Joshua 1 and 9, man, it says, "Have I not commanded you? Be strong and courageous. Do not be frightened and do not be dismayed, for the Lord your God, who we know as Yahweh, is with you wherever you go." So individuals out there that's dealing with heavy hearts, individuals out there that's dealing with death in the family, loved ones and friends and whatnot, trust me, man, the Lord got you. He got you. Again, name of the word is somewhere there's got to be somebody who can hear my deepest plea, man. And that's a very common thought process. That's a very common echo that people would echo when they're dealing with pain and suffering, heartache and pain. In Romans 12 and 15, man, it says, "Rejoice with those who rejoice, weep with those who weep." And we're in that time, man. Weep with those that weep, man. You know, we shouldn't be weeping alone. You know, it's healthy to weep with someone to weep with you, man. And a lot of us, that's why the word is called somewhere there's got to be somebody who can hear my deepest plea. Because when you're weeping alone, man, it can be very painful, more painful than what it really is. But when you got someone that can weep with you, man, it takes away some of that pain, some of that hurt, man. Tonight's word is going to be cold-blooded, man, because like I say, you know, when I look at the news, when I do get a chance to see the news, when I do see it, man, it's always one of us being murdered. And you got to keep this in mind. Every time, if it's anybody moving forward that might hear this word tonight, I want you to keep this in mind moving forward. If you're fortunate to see the news and you're fortunate to see one of us has been killed, imagine the hurt, imagine the pain and suffering that family is going to go through. Imagine that. They're not going to sleep like they normally sleep. They're not going to eat like they normally eat. They're not going to live like they normally live. Their life has completely been turned around. They have been stricken with a pain you don't even wish on an enemy. And sometimes it can be so painful, man. You just feel like, where is anybody out there that can hear my plea? You feel alone. You feel as though there's nobody there for you. But Yahweh, through his only begotten son, Yahushua, is always going to be there. You're never alone. In Proverbs chapter 15, verse 13, man, it speaks about a glad heart makes a cheerful face, but by sorrow of heart the spirit is crushed. Yeah, man, it's a cold-blooded word, man. It's a cold-blooded world, man. You know, in this life, if you live long enough, you know, you're gonna go through that pain, man. I mean, you know, relate when you in a relationship or you're in a relationship and it goes bad, that can be painful. Marriages, man, the ups and downs of marriages is painful. Death of loved ones is painful. All of these things, man, will have you in a place where you say, can somebody hear my deepest plea, man? Yeah. Even Yahushua, man, in John 11:35 told you, even Yahushua wept. So no one's really exempt from your deepest plea being heard. You know, like I say, man, you sincere brothers and sisters tonight. I hope y'all was edified by this word. We give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, through His only begotten Son, Yahushua, man, for allowing this word to come out. And hey, listen, man, there is someone out there that can hear your deepest plea, man. You just gotta stay prayed up. Keep Yahweh through His only begotten Son, Yahushua, first in everything you do. And no matter how much pain and suffering you go through, no matter how much your heart may ache, full of pain, just know you're not alone, man. And you ain't got to do it alone. Shalom.